Welcome back to the show. Me and Copper here again today. You've seen before that we fixed the blower in the truck, and now we're going to try and get some heat. It seems to be that there's no coolant going through the heater core, so we're going to try and flush the heater core. And then also I found this heat control valve that seems to be stuck, so we'll take a look at that. Right here on these are the hoses to the heater core. This is in, this is out, I believe. Right down there is a cable. So that cable right here hooks to the bottom of this valve right there, and it pushes a plunger in and out to control the flow. So I took the cable off right now because it's stuck, so I can't turn my plunger. So what I'm going to do is take that valve off. Here I used a 10mm to loosen this clamp and move it over this way. And this one has a pin in it, so I'll probably have to use a regular hose clamp to replace that when I'm done. Needle nose plier and try and pull that pin out. Okay, see if I can get this off here. There is some dark fluid in there. You guys ever seen anything like that? Yeah, so that's not supposed to look like that. Alright, both of the hoses are off. Now I'll be removing these two bolts. Okay, the cable is still clipped on there, and you can see this thing is pretty rotted. Let's see if we can figure that out. Looks like it just pushes off maybe. Yeah, so this here just opens up. Pretty easy. What we're going to do with this is take it inside and clean it up and see if we can get it to work a little better. Next part in flushing the heater core is we're going to remove this longer hose from its fitting right there. Alright, now with the valve off, so I have a smaller hose pushed into this hose to make it a little longer, put it in this bucket, and then that's how I'm going to catch the fluid that comes out of here. And then on the end of this hose that goes into the heater core, we'll be blowing it with some compressed air. You want to make sure you wear some safety glasses, because it's going to blow stuff all over the place. Probably make a pretty good mess. Yeah, as you can see, we made a shot diarrhea all over the side of the building there. I'll have to clean off, and it's all in my truck. I barely started. Let's try again. And just look what came out of there. This was a fairly clean bucket before. Oops. Try not to spill on the ground like an idiot. Next step, we're going to put the funnel in the hose there and put a little water in there. You can run a hose through this if you want to push that stuff out. I just don't have one here, so we're just running water through it. Okay, it's starting to come out pretty clean. Next we're going to blow that water out with some more air hose and make sure we wear our safety glasses. Now that we've flushed water through it, we're going to put some CLR in there, and this is 28 ounces. We're going to put about half in, and we're going to use the other half for when we flush out the rest of the system. Okay, we're going to let that sit in there for about 10 minutes. While we are waiting for the CLR to do its thing, I'm spraying this thing with WD-40 and actuating it here. And just keep working it, trying to get the rust off of this little rivet here so that it can work easy. Back and forth, back and forth. With a wire brush some if you can. Liberal WD-40. I got the bucket rinsed out a little bit. It's been about 10 minutes with the CLR in there. We're going to try and blow it out again and catch this. I got a zip tie on there this time. Maybe that'll keep it on. See the chunks there? There's a few of them, but not too bad. Flush about a gallon of water through the core now, just to make sure that you get all the CLR out of there. After that, you will simply hook your system back up and your heater core will be flushed. Now, if you want to see how to flush the whole coolant system, continue to watch. Okay, on the bottom of the radiator, right there, that white thing is a petcock. And for me it was really hard to turn, so what I did is I found a socket that fit over it, and that gave me enough leverage to turn it. And you can see I got a small amount of water coming through it, so I'm going to put this back on there and turn it some more. There we go. Coolant is draining. Now that the system is empty, we close our petcock at the bottom. We're going to dump in the rest of our CLR and fill it back up with water. Okay, we're going to let that sit for 10 minutes. Now that it's sat for a while with the CLR in it, we're going to turn it on and let it run through the system. And you want to make sure that you have your heater valve open, and that will be with your heat on, and make sure that valve's open. So let's fire it up. Coolant is draining. You can see that through the flush, the coolant's no longer green, it is just rusty water. So we're going to go ahead and dump that out and flush it again. Okay, so you can see the water is turned brown again. I'm going to shut it off, dump it out again. There you go, you can see that the water is still quite rusty. So we'll be dumping another gallon in for good measure. Alright, time to close the spigot on the bottom again. And we're going to fill the system back up with coolant. Okay, then we will turn the truck back on with the heat on high and lead the air bubbles out of the system. Alright, once the system is fully bled, you can put your stopper in your funnel bucket, have your cap ready, take that one off, put your regular cap back on, and you're good to go. That is everything you need to know to flush your heater core and coolant system in general. This is on a 22RE 86 Toyota pickup, but that process should work for most vehicles besides maybe the brand new ones right now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.
Broadcast Performance is what it stands for.